Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to the second game of tonight. Here we have the 11 Warriors again playing in a doubleheader today against the Stars. And the 11 Warriors, they've won the toss, they've elected to bat first, and instead of Siobhan opening this time, we have Nickel opening, along with Juskern.
Interesting change, don't you think? Nico is a great left-handed batsman. Plays for Hunters in Div 1. Flamboyant player.
I believe that's the team you play for in Division 1 PL.
Yep. He's very encouraging. Great person to be around. Anyway, one of their openers is the same, and that is D. Jusker Malhotra. Super striker of the game. Brilliant player. He can hit a long ball.
The great striker of the cricket ball. If he connects it well, it can go a long, long way. He has that momentum in him right now. He's looking forward to take that form into this game as well. And a bit of a mix-up here. Some people in front of the side screen calls the bowler and tells him to wait.
Looks like Trevon will be expected for one down. So Harshwathan shortly after. Here's the first ball. It's good length. Just defended, tap back softly by Juskern.
What do you think the 11 Warriors would be aiming to do in this game? So last game, what me and Shweta Uncle were talking about was that they are looking to play it deep, accelerate after the sixth over, and that's exactly what they did. They had a couple of good overs, which helped them get over the 3-digit mark. Do you think that is what they would be looking to do in this scenario as well, knowing the change of a new opener, Nick Hill, coming in for Trevon?
Yeah, I think it's the same game plan, you know. Just like that shot from Juskern over mid-off. Beautiful shot. For 4, I think their game plan will be see out the first 2 overs. There's a last over of a power play. Take them on there and just get their eye in. And by the 5th or 6th over, they start accelerating, converting 1s into 2s, 2s into 3s, and bad balls for boundaries. And I think they're definitely easily looking at 90 plus. Juskern advances this time. Inside half of the bat, just for 1. Nick Hill looking.
I don't think they're going to do what they did in the last game, following the plan of taking it deep and accelerating after the 6th over. Once they see the ball well, they start to open their shoulders up. But right now, I think they want to go bam-bam from ball 1, as you saw from Juskern. Just the second ball of the over, he strikes it well over mid-off, and it races away to the boundary.
Interesting change now. Around the wicket for the right-handed batsman and over the wicket for the left-handed batsman. Nick Hill's first ball in this game. It's a good ball. Steered around the corner for a single. It's good cricket from Nick Hill. Turning it over to the senior batsman.
Yeah, some smart cricketing choices from Nick Hill. He knows he's got an experienced batsman on the other end. Far more power. He has more knowledge of the game. You know, give the strike over to him. He'll do the rest. So I think that anchoring innings that Nick Hill plays in this innings, it's going to be very crucial for the 11 Warriors.
Going back around the wicket. This is very interesting from Pinku.
And the 11 Warriors, they've got a deep batting lineup, so they don't need to worry about the fall of 1 or 2 wickets.
That's a good push. Quick single, easy single. Last ball of the first over. Oh, that's a good ball. Beats the outside edge. Fumbled by Sita. Lucky for him, it's not an edge. That's a that's a pretty good first over. Only 7 from it.
Yeah, Banku, he's climbing up the leaderboard for wickets as well. I believe last time I checked, he had about 6 wickets. He's right behind Bhaskar Pedineni from the assassin side. Here we have new change up in bowling. Um, Nilesh Patil, a great striker of the ball as well, and a great bowler as well, left arm seamer.
Looks like Justin's gonna want to take him on here.
It's not always easy to bat underneath the lights, and especially with a left arm seamer coming in with a new ball. It's going to be wet. It's going to be a bit dewy. The wicket might stick in a bit from what we've seen previously.
He has mid off and covers out. So it looks like he's gonna bowl quite wide on the offside here. Oh, that's smacked. It's almost hit a car there. Great shot from Juskaran in the slot. And he just smacks it over long on with absolute ease.
This is batting with no remorse. He does not care who he is up against. He wants to do his best always. And like you said, Arjun, on this occasion, it was a little too full. And Juskaran, he takes full advantage of it, just leaps onto it, and it's been pummeled to the long on region. It's not a small six. It's a huge six. It's been cleared with great ease.
I think he's gonna want to bowl the same ball, but more towards the offside because he's got men there in the deep, trying to make him go again, and that's just pushed for 1. Good timing there from Juskaran. A low full toss.
And here we have a youngster in the long off region, Aryan Rajinikanth. He's been well known for his great fielding skills. He will be looking for catcher 2 in the long off region. And the long on for the lefty.
Aryan Rajinikanth, great youth player, very strong, builded, has a bullet arm in the deep.
He's an underrated batsman, really great batsman. He brings a lot towards the table. He's one of those batsmen in the youth region that I feel like he's never afraid of the ball. He's never scared to bat, no matter where it is. He just goes out there and expresses himself, which I don't feel like you don't see in a lot of youth.
That is much better bowling from Nilesh, dragging it back a bit into the left-hander's hip zone.
Yeah, I think key here is to keep Juskaran off strike, which I think they're planning to do now.
Oh, that's a wild swing from Nikhil there.
So great bowling by Nilesh. He's had a great comeback so far. 7 runs in the span of 2 balls, and now 2 dots following that to the left-hander Nikhil.
Seven runs per over. They're still in the game here, Stars.
Juskaran, he's going to be the big wicket for the Stars.
I think that is too high and going down.
Big appeal from Nilesh won't be given.
Yeah, never looked out.
It's a beautiful comeback from Nilesh here.
I think Nikhil will try to play out this last ball. Make sure Juskaran has the strike for the next over. Juskaran is off to another flyer. 13 from 6. Nikhil is 1 from 5. Last ball of the second over. Oh, he tries to scoop. Over up.
It's a beautiful, beautiful over from Nilesh. A great start from the 11 Warriors side, with Juskaran hitting a huge 6 and a single taken right after, but 4 dots following that, which I think is very crucial in these short formatted games. That you get hit for a 6 or 4, but the way you come back is a lot more important than the way you bowl afterwards.
Well said, well said. Stop it.
Pinku, he'll come back for the second over of his spell.
Second and last. Juskrin. Down to long on for a single.
There's some great field setting here. Two men in the deep here. We have a slightly wide cow corner-ish man, and the other one at long off for Juskern. I'm sorry, for the lefty. There's only gonna be 2 out, which are in the sweeper region and the cow corner region.
Oh, that's a good ball. That's a good ball. Well fielded by short mid wicket. Nikhil playing a little across the line there. Getting a bit lucky.
The 11 Warriors, they had a flying start, but I think the momentum is slowly shifting back towards the Stars. I think the captain, Siraj, will be very happy with that.
Spin on this wicket will be absolutely vital for both teams. Third ball. Oh, he's got him. Nikhil swinging madly across the line here, and it hits off stump. Good ball from Pinku.
And Pinku will continue his momentum in getting in the leading wicket-taking race. With that wicket, he is now up to 7.
Yeah, Pinku keeping his plan straight here. He's seeing Nikhil eyeing the leg side, that cow corner region. He's not going to bowl there. He's going to bowl straight on the stumps. And Nikhil's mistake. That's great bowling from Pinku.
It's a good bit of cricket by the Stars side.
He's keeping his cool, bowling on the stumps, bowling to his plan, bowling to his field. That's very good from Pinku. And in will come Sahar Swetan. A great young youth player. Hard hitter. Very hard hitter. He can hit a long ball as well. Now his main plan will be to forge over the strike to Juskrin because he's the senior batsman. But Saharsh can also hit a long ball as well. Saharsh will be looking to get off the mark first of all and playing Pinku out since it's his last over.
Yeah, he's been fired up and ready to go. He's been eager to bat in the middle here at Church Street Park, and it's always a pleasure here in general to bat here in this beautiful ground. You know, especially underneath the lights, the atmosphere, the atmosphere it creates. It's phenomenal. It's you can't explain it in a way.
It's one of the reasons why Major League Cricket was played here at Church Street Park. Saharsh's first ball. It's well played by Saharsh. Easy single. Gets off the mark first ball now. Must feel good. Now he's looking to stay in. Play all 10 overs. Looking for a few big hits as well. Now what will Juskrin's mindset be with a youth player batting next to him? What will Juskrin's mindset be with a youth player batting next to him?
Well, I think Juskrin, he will guide him throughout the innings. You know, it's like I said before, it's not always easy to bat underneath the lights, especially with the dew kicking in, the ball being wet, the pitch playing tricks on you. So I think he'll guide him through the innings. He'll help him in the areas where he's struggling, you know, maybe staying low and not staying low enough and all that types of stuff.
Yeah, I think there will be a lot more running between the wickets. Young legs of Sahar Swetan will push Juskrin through.
Yeah, he's gotten this opportunity after a while, and he's not going to let go of it that easily. The last ball of Pinku Doshi's spell. It's been a great spell. Just 10 runs from 2 overs with 1 wicket. That's some great bowling, especially when you're bowling to some of the top class players from the country, like Juskern. That's a great spell by Pinku.
Juskrin just taking initiative here, taking the quick single for the strike for the next over. I think he's looking to go big now. End of the power play. Looks like some spinners will be coming on now.
And on this occasion, it will be Atharva Pandit. It's a left arm orthodox spinner. It's a great spinner. When he finds his rhythm, he's really hard to play. You know, he always looks to hit that length area. He's never too full or too short.
I think he will be looking to slide it on a bit here at Church Park, going on with the angle. And looks like he will have a long on, a cow corner, a deep mid wicket. He has a long off and a sweeper on the boundary. So he's definitely looking to slide it on a bit more, going on with the angle. And that occasional ball that spins away with great turn. Juskrin, I think he might be looking to use his feet to gain the momentum here. Let's see his game plan.
Emphasizing there on long off. You know, got the young legs of Aryan Rajnikant. He is gonna get the ball a lot. You should expect the ball to come there a lot. And this time period is knowing that Atharva is a left arm orthodox spinner. It's a great start there by Atharva. Not too full, not too short, just in that length where he wants it to be. Juskrin, he respects it.
That's a great start from Atharv. Oh, beautiful ball.
Some beautiful bowling. A little bit frustrated here at the moment. I think Juskrin, he shimmied down the track, missed it. He was playing for the turn, I believe. Just went through him. The keeper so fumbled the ball, couldn't get the stumping through.
I still believe Juskrin was going to use his feet here against the spinner. Pitches up, it's gone. Well bowled. He's going for one. Good running from Sahar Swaithan. Sees the misfield and takes off.
The young legs are never going to get tired.
It's great running from these two.
It's been a great over so far by Atharva as well. Just 2 runs given with chance of 1 wicket as well, and a big wicket too.
Oh, that's... Oh, he's fumbled it. He's put it over the ropes for 6.
There's a great effort there by the fielder at cow corner. He
Yes.
got a finger to it and just reflected off him into the boundary.
That's a good bit of bowling too from Atharv. He shouldn't be disencouraged here.
Just ricocheted off the fielder. Couldn't have done much. It was hit hard. It's getting pretty chilly here tonight. Hands, they are gonna sting once he hits the ball.
That is 2 chances in his first over. It's a good bit of bowling from Atharv. 5th ball of the over. That's a good change up. He holds it back. And looks like Sahar will be facing the last ball of the over. He's looking to play him out here, giving Juskrin the strike back for the next over.
Yeah, I think in this situation, Saharsh, he should be looking to express himself to the best of his ability. You don't get the opportunity to bat here on this beautiful ground very often, and I think Saharsh, he's got a really great opportunity to bat here. He's gonna make the most of it. He's gonna make the most use of it. And I think, like you said, he'll just give the strike to the more experienced, more well-set batsman on the other side, and tried to punch it through the gap, but couldn't find it. And at the end of the 4th over, the 11 Warriors are 26 for the fall of 1 wicket. From the way that Juskrin started in his first and second over, it looked like he was gonna go big tonight, really big. But the Stars, they've done a really good job of slowing that momentum down from the 11 Warriors side by putting the pressure on Nikhil and eventually the wicket falling. So
Right now, yeah.
that's a good bit of cricket there from the Stars side.
Right now it's with the Stars. 24 balls, 26 runs. That's very good from the Stars in a 10 over match especially. But Juskrin can accelerate anytime he wants to. So the Stars, they shouldn't get too complacent here, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Juskrin has his eyes on the shorter side. Be looking to hit the side screen a lot.
The Stars, they should be looking to use the power play to the best of their abilities, knowing that there is a set man on strike, an experienced man on strike, and a man that can strike the cricket ball very, very hard.
Juskrin just taking a bit of more time to look at his field here.
The new bowler, a medium pacer, should be looking to hit the area, the deck a bit. You know, it's the wicket slowing down. It's not going to be easy to hit the ball on the up. You know, giving the ball a more time to float it up there, getting it underneath the batsman's eyes. It's always going to be easy for them to hit through with the line.
Coming over the wicket. It's a good angle into the batsman in Juskrin. Looking at target. Long on. Cow corner.
This
Very
is a
next
glorious
ball.
stroke from Jaskar Malhotra. Like I said before, giving the ball underneath the batsman's eyes, it's very easy to strike it, and that's exactly what Jaskar did on this occasion. Just right underneath his eyes, struck it well and far.
Yeah, like I said, he's looking to target a long gone cow corner area. Good area for him to hit, and he just extended a drive there. Straight down the ground.
Sudarshan here with the fifth over, sorry, that is being bowled. The key here for him, I believe, is to hit the deck in a way. We know that short is not always necessarily good, but I think on this wicket, short might be key, or back of length might be key, because, like I said, it's hard to hit on the up. It's a slow wicket.
Advances down the ground this time. Looking for two, he's gonna get two. Young legs of Sahar Shwetan. It's good running there. Good push, good push.
It's a quick runner between the wickets. Saharsh will make that, don't worry.
Juskrin is back to 32 of 17. Saharsh 1 of 2. The 11 Warriors 34 for 1 in 4.3.
It's crazy how 98% of the runs from the 11 Warriors side just come from Jaskran's batting.
Saharsh comes back for 2 there. It's great running. Overthrow. And he's aware. And he takes off.
Series of miscalculations here from the Stars side. There's an unnecessary overthrow, I believe, from the keeper, but a chance is a chance regardless, and they'll do anything to get this huge wicket.
Oh, he kind of sweeps that. Saharsh pushing. Says no. Good call. Looks like Saharsh will face another ball here in the 5th over.
I think Saharsh wants a bit of the action too.
You think Saharsh will play this ball out again?
Well, I think at the moment he's only played about 3 balls, as you've seen. You know, he needs like maybe give him a ball or 2 more to get settled in. His job at the moment right now is just to give strike to Jaskran. He's got the power to clear this ground very easily.
Yeah, that was a good looking shot from Saharsh. Just couldn't beat the field.
Yeah, when he gets in his groove, I believe he's very hard to stop. He's a great player of spin as well.
He can hit a long ball, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Attar will be coming in for his second and last over here at Church Street Park. Score is 37 for 1 in 5.5 overs.
How many was left? Last 5 hours.
And the Stars, I believe, they've done a really, really good job of slowing down the momentum of the 11 Warriors. Just 37 for the fall of 1 wicket at the end of 5 overs. Atara Pandit, a great over from him in his initial over. Just gave him 9 runs. There was a couple of chances for Jaskaran's wicket, which were put down. Let's see if he can come back stronger and get this wicket.
It's a good shot. Arun Rajnikant, one bounce to him. It's good running.
What a running, man.
Saharsh, great running there, despite a very nice throw from Arun Rajnikant.
Yeah, Jaskaran just rocked back on the back foot there and just punched it towards the long off area. Aryan took it on the one bounce quite comfortably. It was a great throw as well, like you said, but it was far slower than the young legs of Sahar Shwetan.
Advances time, goes straight. That's a brilliant shot from Jaskaran Malhotra.
This one is straight to the calm box.
Jaskaran already 41 of 21 here. And the score is 43.
It's a brilliant showcase of batting here by Jaskaran. It's always a pleasure. It's always a joy to watch him bat. You know, he's an explosive batsman. You're always gonna see the ball flying around the air, around the ground, and that's what That's what cricketing fans love about cricket. You know, the huge shots, the wickets, the drama, the results.
Jaskaran says no there. Like I said, they are going to accelerate in the 5th or 6th over. They look like they're just going to start now.
Not to mention their deep batting lineup. I think they've got a pretty good chance of getting their target into the triple digits once again.
That's another
Knowing
good
that they
shot.
have Trevon in the deep end as well.
Trevon and JK yet to come. It's another 2 there by the 11 Warriors. Good running. Chipping it over the infield. Trotting back for 2. It's good cricket all around.
It's getting a bit chilly here tonight as we progress through the game. Sweaters, you can see them coming on.
As you can see at the RF, he's coming over the wicket to try and cut the angle for the right-handed batsman. Oh, that's swept.
And that
That
swept
looks
well
like
enough.
It's gonna be 6 again. 6 more.
That was a flat, hard 6 by Jaskaran. He's got enough bat on it, and it just flew across the boundary.
Yeah, again, going against the spin, against the turn.
We're sorry about the distractions in the background. Some car alarms just went off. Our apologies.
Back around the wicket. And well defended. Takes a 1. Last ball of the over. Unlucky for Saharsh. Smart batting from Jaskaran here at Church Street Park.
And the 50 comes up for Jaskaran Malhotra. The team score being 52, which is what you don't see that very often. The team score being just 2 runs more than the individual score of a batsman, which what we're witnessing here right now. Jaskaran is batting at a 200 strike rate. There's some brilliant cricket we're witnessing here.
Jaskaran rigging up his 50 of just 25 balls. Striking it at 200. Good inning so far. He needs to keep going though. Needs to bat 4 more overs. And the 11 Warriors will be looking around 110. 110.
Yeah, I think they might be aiming to do what they did last game, of accelerating after that 5 to 6 over point. But I think Jaskaran's done a really, really good job of leading his team to where they are right now.
And Abhishek will come into the attack.
I've experienced with him. I've played with him. He's a great spinner. He gets a lot of revs on the ball. He's a bit quicker through the air. You don't see that a lot in a lot of off spinners. That speed that he gets. He's a very quick off spinner.
First ball. It's a good start from Abhishek.
Great start. Jaskaran, I think he expected the ball to bounce a bit. Just stayed low, held its shape. It was just very softly punched back to the bowler.
Well played. Very well played from Justgrid. Takes the Harshwathan on strike. 4 balls left in the over. What can he do?
I think Juskern, I think he's had enough. I think he wants to give some of the action to Saharsh now.
Trusting in the youth, Saharsh can hit a long ball, ladies and gentlemen. Third ball of the over. Steps across. Well played by Saharsh. Manipulating the field here.
Looking to mess around with the bowler's mind, shifts across the off stump, completely exposing all 3 stumps, and just flicks it off his pads. Very well played. Like I said before, he's a great player of spin. It's quite hard to get him out as a spinner. Here's Saharsh, he's just batting at 204, while at the other end, Jaskar Malhotra batting at 51 for 27.
Oh, that's a straight. Great shot from Jaskaran. Straight, flat, and 6. Tossed up here by Abhishek. In the slot, Jaskaran had to free his arms, and it was always going to be out of the ground. Do you think he needs to drag back his length?
Yeah, he definitely needs to, like I said multiple times now. As a slow bowler, especially as a spinner or a slow medium pacer, giving the ball right underneath the batsman's eyes is not the best option you could do. It's easy for them to clear it. It's right underneath, and especially to Jaskern, he's a clean striker of the ball, so his job just becomes 10 times easier. So what I recommend would be to put the ball a little bit back a length, because it's hard to hit with the up. The wicket's a bit slow, and now that it's completely dark, the lights, they're really showing their effect here on the field. The dew, it's coming in. Some sensational batting here we're seeing at the Church Street Park. Jaskran being 57 off 28, and the team score being 60. What would you do if you were Jaskran right now? What would you do if you were in his shoes, Arjun?
Well, right now 6.4 overs, 60 runs. I know we have Trevon to come. I would just not blindly swing. If it's in my slot, I'm going for it, because I know we have batting to come, and we all trust our teammates. So I would go for here.
And
And
that's well said. It's a team sport, not an individual sport. So, relying on your other teammates as well. That's what this game is all about as well.
it's a good-looking shot from Sarsway. Just can't beat the gap here. And it'll look like Justgrid's going to go here. 7 overs up, 8th over going to run just now. Looks like he's going to really go for here, knowing that Trevon is yet to come. 7 over 61.
18 balls remaining in this innings.
They're going to look for about 40 runs here in 18 balls. Don't go anywhere, folks.
And another youth star in the making from the triangular area, Aryan Godkar. He's coming in the bowl. And I think this is the point in the game where the momentum completely shifts, which I feel like this over is going to be really crucial for the Stars. Knowing that Jaskran's on strike, he's a well-set batsman. He's got past his 50 mark. He's seeing the ball really well, and he's a clean striker of the ball. This over would dictate how the rest of the innings would go for the Stars and the 11 Warriors. So it would end up being a really good over from the Stars, or a really bad over, in which would result them in a great shift of momentum. What would you do if you were Godkar in this situation? Bowling to the set batsman, bowling to a set batsman, he's a minor league, major league player. He's got a lot of that experience under his belt. What would you do? What would you be bowling to
I
him
would
like?
generally try to bowl a bit quick to Jaskrin. Try to bowl on the seam as an off spinner. And I would try to bowl a bit wide and not in his hitting arc. down the ground. What about you, Mr. Gavali?
Knowing, yeah, I think I would do the same. My natural bowling style, it's a little bit loopier, a little. I give it a lot more air, but I would try bowling a lot flatter to him, just like you said as well.
Oh, slice down the ground. It's only gonna be. He's coming back. He's coming back. It's good running. It's great running from Sahar Swethan.
Some beautiful running, and Justin from the other end applauds his running. You know, when you have a runner like that on the other end, very quick between the wickets, I think your job becomes a lot easier.
Oh, he has sent that. Has gone into orbit, ladies and gentlemen.
That gone into orbit. That is behind the toilet.
This has been smacked towards the tennis court. It landed in the shed, and it's rolling. It's racing away towards the tennis court. One of the largest sixes we've seen here in the T10 blast. Jaskar Malhotra leaving no mercy at all, no matter who is bowling for the youth. Aryan Godkar, a little bit pressure on him now. There's still 4 deliveries left in the over. I think the best possible solution here for him now is to get Jaskar off strike.
And he is striking it over 200, ladies and gentlemen. That is another bad ball. He's got down on one knee and swept it again. It's not a 4. It's held up in the dew. It's going to come back for 2. It's good batting here from Jaskaran. Playing on the merit of the ball.
That dew factor's kicking in, and I think Jaskaran is doing exactly what we said. This is the point in the game where the momentum completely shifts. That's what Jaskaran's trying to do. Get a couple of boundaries in, get the run rate a lot more higher.
It's good smart bowling there from Godkar. Full and wide. Just inside the wide line there. It's under wide.
Tries to hold that same shape a little bit outside off, but got a little bit wide on this occasion. It will be called a wide. Great change of pace, great change of length here by Aryan Godkar. You saw him shuffle towards the off stump. He brought it a little in a bit and a little slower, so messed his rhythm up.
Last ball here in the 8th over. Sahar Swethan, I think he might be looking to go downtown here. Last ball, the 8th over. Saharsh on strike. Steps across. It's a good shot. It's not going to be a run, though.
I think we've seen this a lot. Saharsh being on strike on the last ball of the over every time. And it usually ends up resulting in a dot, which just gives the strike back to Jaskar. And the cycle, it's been repeating for the past 4 to 5 overs. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is.
Do you think it's planned or it's unintentional?
I think it's planned. It's a rather smart plan here, because at the end of the day, you need your senior batsman on strike who can hit a long ball in T10. And it's not selfish. I mean, it's not selfish, but it's a team sport. And Saharsh should be looking to be aware of that. 2 overs remaining in the pocket.
It's a very brave decision here by the captain, Nilesh, giving the ball back to Abhishek after a somewhat expensive over.
A quick offie coming back into the attack. 2 overs remaining.
Everyone's here crowded up in the comm box, ready to see Jaskaran bat.
We have 3 youth here, right behind us. Oh, he's got down on one knee. Should be taken. And he's taking it.
Great decision here by the captain, giving the ball to Abhishek. He finally gets the breakthrough of Jaskar Malhotra. It's a great catch in the cow corner region too.
What innings? It's an outstanding innings here from Justin Malhotra here at Church Street Park. He's carried the team on his shoulders here in this batting innings. Departs for about just under 78, I think. What do you think Trevon will come in now?
I believe so. I believe that is Trevon Griffith walking in towards the pitch right now.
And he'll be looking to go for it from ball one. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere.
With just a matter of 11 balls remaining, I don't think Trevon, he's going to try to take it deep anymore. He is going bang, bang, bang. My apologies, folks. That is not Trevon Griffith. I believe that is Sarat. I think regardless of who would be coming into this situation, striking the ball from your first delivery onwards is key here in this situation. It would just a matter of 11 balls remaining. They would want to get over the 100 mark to be in that, so what we would so call a safe zone.
Yeah, whoever's coming in now, I don't think they're going to be looking to hang around too much.
Been called a wide bowler, a little frustrated, saying that's in.
That's a quick ball from Abhishek.
Yeah, like I said before, he's a smart bowler. He can use his pace very well. He can be really quick or really slow.
That is great bowling there. A bit of an inside edge onto pad. It's a good start to this over from Abhishek with the wicket of Justin Malhotra, giving him momentum.
We should be seeing more of Sahar Shwetan here too, as we speak.
Just wants one.
He's been batting for a while with Juskern, but he hasn't got much of strike. He hasn't played that many balls yet. I believe he's batted for about 4 to 5 overs now, with just a span of playing 6 balls, just an over. So he is, at the moment, the more experienced, the more relative batsman on strike, who we would hope to be setting the tone.
Good looking shot. Should come back for 2, Sahar Shwetan. Great running.
That's the easiest of doubles for Sahar Shwetan. He hit it a little bit wider of the deep mid area, and it's a comfortable double taken.
It's a bad ball there from Abhishek. He should be looking to bowl a bit more quicker here through the air.
Regardless, I still feel like it's been a great over so far with a huge wicket of Juskern and just a matter of 4 runs given.
It's a good ball tossed up. That's a great shot from Sahar Shwetan. It's going to come back for 2. He thought it was 4.
Yeah.
That is great fielding. Sahar trots back for 2. He's on 6 of 8. Should give him a bit more confidence here. Last ball of the 9th over.
Yeah, you know, when you can't find the boundaries, you just got to keep the scoreboard ticking, and that's exactly what he's doing right here.
He's going to come back for 2. Great running here. He's going to easily get it.
And I think another factor of the reason why the 11 Warriors have reached this position of where they are right now in the league, I also feel like it's because of their running between the wickets. You know, I think what we see here in this team is that what we don't see in most teams is the running between the wickets. Like we've seen from Saharsh, from Tervan and Juskern. It's just a joy to watch.
Oh, that is innings up. We believe there was one more over. Or is there one more over? Oh, there is.
And here we
Apologies,
have
folks.
another youth coming in into the action. Aryan Rajnikant taking that one sleeve off. Ready to bowl. He's fired up. And the batsman Sarath, he has been retired. New batsman coming in. I believe would be Aaron Bhuta. He's also a clean striker of the cricket ball. He can hit a long way through. The last over of the innings has been given into the hands of the youth upcoming star Aryan Rajinikanth. Making some final field adjustments here before he starts this over.
Yeah, like I said, it's a great opportunity for Aryan here. Come steaming into the attack. Good ball to start with from Aryan. He's gonna get one to the deep cover region.
It's a great start here by Aryan, just holding that line, holding that length. Aryan could have done nothing but just punch the ball, and that's exactly what he did. Went towards a very, very wide third man, more as a backward point-ish area, deep backward point-ish area.
Saharsh will be looking to take him on here, down the ground, I believe.
It's a youth against youth. Saharsh, he knows how he bowls, and Aryan, he knows how he bats.
That should be a no ball. And Saharsh will get the license to do anything here. I feel like he's gonna bring out the scoop shot.
It's always pressure here when you're bowling at Tertiary Park. All the eyes are on you. You're bowling in the night. It's a great feeling, but at the same time, there's a pressure that you have on your chest. I think that pressure just got to Aryan on that occasion. We'll see how he comes back here.
It's very chilly here at Church Street Park.
It's a great comeback here by Aryan. Just shifts according to Saharsh's movement in the wicket, and and
Steps across, flicks it towards deep mid for one. Aaron on strike, and he just slaps it through covers. Oh, and he slips, but he still fields it. Coming back for two. That's good fielding, good running, good cricket.
great bit of fielding there in the deep.
3 balls left in the 10th and final over here in this first innings.
Tries to scoop on that occasion. He saw that the fine leg region is wide open. If he gets a good amount of bat on that, they will be rewarded significantly. Just misses it on that occasion. I think the next 2 balls they can get to that 100 mark, but it will be tough. Great bowling here by Aryan Rajinikanth. Just got a bit wide there, a bit fuller, and tried to play it towards the cover region. You know, try to get that quick double. Couldn't get any bat on it though.
Despite this no ball in this last over, he's only given away 5 runs. That is phenomenal work from Aryan Rajinikanth here. Last ball of the innings, and he misses it. Great stuff from Aryan Rajinikanth. Five runs and 6 balls in the last over.
Yeah, like you said, despite that no ball, it's still been a great over. Just 5 runs given from one over.
And the 11 Warriors finish on 90 for 3. And the chase for the Stars will be 91. Don't go anywhere, folks.
And the Stars side will need 91 runs for victory. I think the Stars should be very happy with how they ended, knowing that they had a set batsman, but they got the breakthrough. I think they were looking at about 100 to 115, but they slowed the momentum down really well. So I think that's a job well done from the Stars side. Stay tuned, folks, for the second innings. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this edition of the T10 game, sponsored by Suntech Pros and the Triangle Cricket League. Here we have Aryan Kotkar. He's been batting for a while now. He's been running on 33 off 24 now. He's played a really good innings here. It's been a crucial innings. He's stayed on the wicket. It's been a tough wicket to bat on, especially against some top class bowlers like JK, Jaskar Molotra. And right now the Stars, they're at a pretty good position right now. 63 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 7 overs. They still have some big guns to come in prior to these wickets. Post these wickets. Nilesh Patil, Siraj Khan, all of them, they're still there. They're waiting. And I think at the rate that they're going, I think the Stars, they've got a really good chance of getting the win here. It could potentially be the 11 Warriors' first loss of the season. Jaskar coming back for another over. It was an average over. I wouldn't say it was a failed over, but I think he could have done a bit better. I think Jaskar, he's gonna be looking to take the wicket here. Aryan Kotkar, he's been batting for a while now. Starts with the leg spinner. It's high up in the sky and has been dropped. There was a chance there. Aryan Kotkar, he got a good amount of bat on it, but it was more height than distance. The field was set perfectly for the catch, but catch was not executed all the way. Great bit of bowling here by Jaskar. It's an excellent comeback from those last over. Another leg spinner. Another shout of catch here. Just carry down to the third man area where Namish Guram will be. He had a great over. It was a little expensive, but he got a wicket. The only wicket that the 11 Warriors have managed to get so far. Now Jaskar here to Sudarshan. Trot back for the double, and the leggies for Jaskar, they've been working out really well so far, actually. I think he's using that to his advantage. You can already see he already created one chance from the first ball. Aryan Kotkar used his feet, shimmy down the track, hit it straight up towards the deep backward area. It's looking like it's a pretty close game here from both sides. Anything can happen, and this one, a sudden change of pace and bowling here. You switch back to the off spin, way quicker, and it'll be called wide. Jaskar not happy with that decision at all. Great hands there by the young lad behind the stumps. Switches back to the leggy again. Beautiful piece of fielding from Aaron Buddha. Exactly what this league is all about. Showcasing your talents, performing to the best of your abilities in these sometimes cold atmospheres that we're here right now. Stars requiring 21 from span of 14 deliveries, and Jaskar here another wide in this over. The Stars will gladly accept that. And Jaskar, he gets the last laugh. He's knocked him through Sudarshan. And the skipper of the team, I believe, Nilesh Patil, is coming in. Jusker on that one, it was googly. It was a back of the wrist delivery. I don't think the batsman picked it very well. He tried to rock back on the back foot, punch it through the coverage region as we've been seeing so forth right now. Did not pick that one. Went straight through him, and that'll be the first blood for Jaskar Molotra. See, this type of cricket here, what the T10 league offers, which is sponsored by Triangle Cricket League and Suntech Pros, what they offer here is to play with these highly experienced, highly well-known players, top-class players across the country. It gives a solid foundation for the youth, as well as the current players in the Triangle area. So we would like to thank Triangle Cricket League for that, for making it possible. A real turning point in this game, a really big turning point. Jusker, and he's got 2 and 2. He's got the big wicket of Nilesh Pato, the skipper. He's a powerful striker of the ball and can deal great damage to the other team. He will not be happy with that. The Stars team will not be happy with that. The momentum, as I said before, I've said it many times, it can change in the span of 1 or 2 deliveries, and that's exactly what we just witnessed. 2 wickets in 2 balls. Sorry, folks, a bit of some errors here. Aryan Gortkar is still batting. It shows on the scorecard that he may have gotten out, but he has not gotten out yet. He is still batting on the crease. Rock solid. The new batsman in is Sita. Mere minutes before the ending of this innings. A new bowler here from the other end started the 8th over, 12 deliveries remaining. Is Trevon Griffith, the well-known cricketer among the Triangle area now. The great thing. And if you may have overheard from outside the complex nearby, Bara me bis, which means, sorry, bis me bara, which means 20 will be required in 12 deliveries. It's a close game here between the 11 Warriors and Stars, both in I would say decent positions to defend and chase at the same time. They've got their youth superstar still batting strong, solid, on 37 right now. I personally feel like Aryan Gortkar, he will be the key to victory here. He's got to bat through, he's got to take those quick singles, quick runner between the wickets. Appeal of a run out here, but Sita makes it safely. And I may have spoken too soon because Aryan Gorkar's wicket has just fallen. Trevon, brilliant bowling here, and I must say, it's one heck of an innings by Aryan Gorkar. Stayed through, played through all 8 overs. contributed well towards the team, did not play slow at all, played to the team's benefits, played to the merit of the ball, and it was a great innings. But nonetheless, Stars are still in the game. They still have a deep batting lineup. They're known for their huge power hitters. New batsman in is Abhishek, the off spinner, who got the big wicket of Jaskar Malhotra in the previous innings. Great bowling here by Trevon. Abhishek, he's shifting around in the crease a bit, little unsure, double-minded in a way. Again, that's some great bowling by Trevon, just trying to get the over done quickly with. This one a little slower on the occasion. The pitch helped the ball stop a bit too. Abhishek comfortably rocked back on the bat, rocked back and pulled it towards the mid-wicket cow corner region. Bit of an unorthodox shot here from Abhi. Looking for the second. Sita pulls him back. Final over will be bowled by Aaron Buddha. It's been quite the run chase here from Stars. They're still in the game. I wouldn't say it's a I would not still say that it's a one-sided game. The game can go either way. 2 or 3 balls is all it takes to shift the momentum, as we've said before. Here comes the first ball. This one, a little short and a little wide, and Abhi takes full advantage of it. Just cuts it over the backward point region, and that'll race away for 4. Despite despite the patches in the ground, that'll still run away for 4, and that brings them one step closer towards the target. A little pressure might be brought on here by the 11 Warriors now, considering the first ball boundary. It's not going to be easy. It's never easy here, especially under the lights. It's chilly. It's freezing. It's a desperate slog towards the long on region. And they'll shimmy back for 2. It's a great running between the wickets. And with that, the target, they become one more step closer. It's 9 runs from 4 deliveries now. Game can go either way. The umpire, not being with the 11 Warriors' side, has been called a wide, and the 11 Warriors, they will definitely not be happy with that decision, considering the situation out here. Big off frustration from the keeper and the bowler. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a phenomenal strike by Abhishek. We'll have to see if it's a 6 or 4. Oh, I believe it's been called a 4. Nonetheless, it's a great strike by Obi. Almost cleared the boundary. That one, the one hand from the long on fielder, it helped the what was so called to be a 6 become a 4. And they're deciding whether it's a run out or a caught behind. The umpire's deciding. It's a great cameo there by Abhishek. I don't think any of us would have expected that, but that was a phenomenal knock. The new batsman in, the left-handed Atharva Pandit, coming in. It's all come down to the final 2 deliveries. At the start of the over, it was about 15 runs from 6 deliveries, but now Atharva Pandit, he's made it possible for the Stars to complete this chase. It's 4 runs needed from 2 deliveries. 1 boundary is all they need, 1 good shot. And the pressure, it comes down to Sita. It's a high pressure situation. The 11 Warriors will be looking to stay undefeated throughout their game periods. These Stars, they're fighting for this win to get into the race of the playoffs. All comes down to this final ball. Trevon giving some advice to Aaron Buta. Jaskran making some field changes here. Deep point comes inside into the 30-yard. And the square leg is being pushed out towards the deep backward region. It's been quite the entertaining knock. A lot of advice coming from the outside. You know, telling them to back up, letting them know it's 3 runs off 1 ball. And this has been a big upset for the Stars. It all came down to the final ball. Sita missed it, went for the run, but poorly miscalculated, and Atharva Pandit gets run out on the last delivery of the game. Great piece of handwork there by the keeper Sahar Shwetan. And the 11 Warriors will be very happy tonight with 2 back-to-back wins. And they have remained undefeated throughout the entire series of this tournament. And that'll be it for tonight. Thank you so much, viewers, for watching the TCL T10 Blast, sponsored by the Suntech Pros. Have a good night.